Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We are plodding through the jungles of Janus at the moment. Got attacked by some beasts. We're looking for the rebel leaders. Have we got some more traps? There's more of these things.
Favors me today. Never doubt me.
Big statue thing that got destroyed. I don't know quite what it was meant to be, but
The world
I can see the faces and stuff.
beneath my feet.
What have we got here? Well, these guys aren't hostile. Or maybe they will be. This is Muran. The tall being in a fine long garment turns to you, their face hidden behind the blank visor of their helmet. When they begin to speak, even from a distance, you feel the air around the figure grow cold. Monkey, you should not be here. Iliad strides forward, her eyes flashing. Muran, I'm calling you to account. You said that the great danger threatening the Lilithan lurked in the hearts of the Monkey, in their greed and ignorance. And all the while another enemy was looming over this world, an enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Saelenthresh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me, did you, or did you not behold our greatest foe in Lilithan's future? Did you lie to me? After Iliad's words, the two tall Eldari behind Muaran start moving. One looks around at the leader, while the other lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringes, as though the Eldari's speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Muaran makes an imperious gesture, and the soldier meekly straightens up and salutes, staring at the Xenos with slavish devotion. The robed figure inclines their head and they begin to speak. Iliad the outcast, you left the path that was set out for you. You brought unknown Monkey to our refuge. And now you speak to me with unseemly anger. Your long wanderings far from Grimdark have altered your mind and tainted your sight. Oh, that voice gave me a coughing fit. I might have to change that a little bit. Xenos, fall on your knees before the rogue trader whose world you have plunged into anarchy and beg for forgiveness. Bring your entourage to heel, Yeralet the outcast. Their mere presence offends my sensibilities. The least they can do is display the obedience we have impressed upon our Monkey servants. This Ilantak was the first person to discover the coming of Saelenthresh, one of those whom the Monkey call Chaos Gods. Without her, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Monkey revealing paths. It's ludicrous. Monkey bring pain and strife, in our time and for all time. How can you trust a Monkey after what we taught you, after hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world? Muaran turns his head towards you. It was not chance that brought Grimdark down. Monkey destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. The colours of these Xenos are painful to behold, but there is just as much pain in their hearts. Or could it be fear? Despair? I cannot tell, the hues are too strange, too... Cassia flinches and a trickle of blood runs down her cheek. I'm sorry to hear that your home was destroyed, but I wasn't there and I know nothing of this calamity. Muaran gazes at you intently. If these words had come from an Eldari, I would have believed them. But you are merely a Monkey, a plaything of your own passions. Any emotion that takes hold of your soul can drive out all trace of reason and honor. You are playing with words and avoiding the question. Notes of desperation and rage are creeping into Iliad's voice now. The Lilithan is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you're more concerned about the presence of the Ilantak than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Selenthresh's triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. Moran leans down over Irelet, his tone menacing. You left Crudarak in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Lilithan, and I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose, Irelet the Outcast, and you dare to insult me? A farseer? It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive into dust with your own hands. I am a child of Azurian, Muaran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Eldari's, and my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the Monkey. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Ilantak can see what you are blind to, Farseer. Irelet's eyes are alight with fury. She pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer. I am willing to help the Eldari defeat the archenemy, but first we must deal with the rebellions you have been orchestrating. Moiran turns his head towards you. So, Irelet the Outcast has revealed our secret to you. I'm sure you have something to say in that regard, Monkey. I want to stop the violence on the planet once and for all. Perhaps. Perhaps the Monkey sense their impending inevitable end and are ready to surrender. Well, if so, the hour of retribution is closer than I gleaned in the weavings of fate. Okay. If this world is in serious danger, there's no sense in fighting each other. Let us deal with our common enemy together. The name of that danger is Monkey, and I will see to it that the Lilithan is purged of those defiling her face. Then again, there is one way to prove to me that the Monkey truly do care about the well-being of their captured world. Eliminate the ruler of the Monkey sojourning on the Lilithan, and relinquish the governing of this world to me and my kin. The Lilithan herself will stand as surety for our agreement, as will your compatriots who live on it, and the profit that you will gain by tilling the maiden world. Moiran tilts his head to the side. Our human helpers will replace the leaders of the Monkey. We will be the ones to govern the Lilithan from the shadows. So he's suggesting we put them in kind of the power behind the throne position, but then basically everything continues as it was, I think? Maybe. And where's my guarantee that the planet and its inhabitants will be safe? You have the world of a child of Azurian, who venerates life far more than any of you. What is more, Monkey, I have not the slightest desire to inflict harm upon the Lilithan, the land of the Eldari ancestors. Moiran says nothing for a few moments and then adds mockingly, I suppose my demands can be considered a gift for the likes of you. You could not wish for anything better than Eldari stewards to rule over Monkey without bloodshed. Maybe this one? We shall do things another way. I shall grant my protection to this form of alliance between Xenos and the representatives of humanity. Together we shall destroy Vistenza and her associates, and then humans and Eldari will flourish on Janus under my patronage. How about that? That statement predicting future success is fallacious. Security dogmas are based on extensive statistical data on confrontations with xenoraces, and there have been 0 cases of successful coexistence. Moiran stares at you for several seconds. At last, he says, An alliance? That is how you interpreted what I said? Then again, if you prefer that word, let us call it an alliance. We will protect the Lilithan, but we will do so without violence. We will work for the interests of our race and our world through trusted Monkey, while we will remain in the shadows of the forests. This will be safer for everyone. If the Lilithan remains in our charge, I am willing to come to an agreement. We will not lose another kinsman, and we will be able to tend to this world, which has suffered so many years under humanity's yoke. As regards the ruling Monkey... Muaran makes a strange gesture, and the Eldari behind him take off, running into the forest. We will help you. Bogle. The rebel nods in satisfaction. Oh, that's good, that's good. Our commander should stay in charge. They'll know what to do. They'll know what's best, what pleases the God Emperor. Huh. He speaks the last words in a barely audible whisper, wincing as if in pain from a splitting headache. Urilet gives you a long, studying look. Wait, Ilantak. Before you leave these forests forever, take me with you to the distant suns. The tale of the children of Azurian on the Lilithan is coming to an end. But somewhere out there, among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others, deprived of home, lost, suffering. Urilet shuts her eyes and grief twists her finely sculpted features. We can help one another, Ilantak. You will be my wings and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough. Urilet thinks for a moment and continues carefully. I promise you a wondrous reward, Ilantak. The treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word and do not go back on our covenant. It is an honor to welcome an Eldari wanderer into my ranks. The Eldari shifts slightly and lowers her head. A ghost of a smile appears on her lips. My heart sings at the thought of Lilithan's approaching liberation. But we must not rest while Selenthresh's servants still mar the face of the maiden world. And remember your promise, Ilantak. When we leave the Lilithan, it will be to go to the distant stars. Muaran saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. And I will fight beside you until the song of the stars turns into a funeral lament. Cool, so we've brokered a peace between ourselves and these dudes, so that's pretty good. I mean, as they said, it's their world, isn't it? Humans have just settled it, but it didn't originate with them. What's this? Orthlak Mark IV. Maybe. Take it for now. I'll compare it to Argenta's plasma rifle in a bit. A plasma pistol, I should say. It's like a bogle. If the governor gets it in, I could go home. Do we talk to Muaran? No, we're allied, but he's still a bit unfriendly to us. Look at this portal.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
An elegant arch made from some matte material. You see no joins, nor traces of fastening, as if the entire structure was cast as one. Yeah, some sort of summoning portal thing, isn't it? Interesting. Cool, okay. Yeah, well, I think there was a kind of an alternate path where we had the first fight in the last episode where we didn't finish exploring. A giant ravenous creature whose hide is pierced with spikes and spines. The skin around the growths is inflamed, as if the protuberances have appeared recently, causing the creature pain. They're still going on about this... oh, this is another thing.
I have learned much in my
The massive
exile.
statue depicts one of the gods of the Eldari, an ancient Xenos race that once inhabited vast regions of the galaxy. Yeah, so I think we'll go back a little bit.
Let's
Yeah, we looked at that
seize the
already.
opportunity.
And just explore the alternate path. Yeah, I think we saw that.
The world will bow.
Doesn't really go anywhere. It is Fog of War again, but pretty sure it just goes there. So yeah, so we're gonna kind of go back
true
almost.
power.
I know we could have gone onto our ship that way, but I didn't want to do that yet because I think there might be parts of this map we haven't quite explored yet.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Very good, Abelard, very good. So if we go up this way... So we had a fight over here. But then someone ran off down this way, and that was... We turned back at this point, so... Let's just see what we see.
Too hard for a simple
The Xena
monkey.
ruins visible from under the green canopy look remarkably intact. It seems time and the elements have no power over this bright material. It's like a sniper rifle here. Yeah, okay. We could go up there, or we could cross over
tread a
here.
path unexplored.
The corruption soaked into the bones of the lost ship may have imprinted itself on the souls of your servants, Elantark. I hope they were thorough when they performed the cleansing rituals.
One of the shuttle pilots died by suicide shortly after that flight. His body has long since been
Can't remember if I've done that
incinerated
check or not.
so there is nothing to worry about.
Well, I haven't been here.
Stop. There.
Duty prevails.
Recoil gloves reduces the recoil of all automatic weapons by 50%. I mean, is that not going to be insanely good on Argenta? Oh, another one of these guys. 2 of these guys, 3 of these guys, 4 of these guys.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Okay, I mean they were literal pussycats before, but sure. Cassia. Can we congregate them a little bit more, perhaps?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I might come here and do like a
Give
void
me
gaze on
strength.
them.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may,
Argenta might just go hog wild on them. So my flamer, what does it do? Could hit all creatures in the area.
Guided by faith.
Haven't I...
As
Do
the
wildfire.
Emperor commands, I act.
If we do this...
I'll do it.
which is not bad. Then maybe... Oh, I can't do that now, can I? Alright, well, we'll shoot this one.
Commands.
Oh wow, that's an alpha. I didn't even notice that. Okay. What are these guys? Ah. Ireliet.
I approach the designated position.
Okay, well let's mark you as
I
prey.
understand your intent.
We'll mark
I
you
am
as
not
prey.
your Xenos pet monkey.
We'll mark you as prey, might as well.
If it serves your cause.
And buff that up a little bit, but then it could be a kill.
If I must.
Let's try it.
If it serves your cause.
Oh, it's only 28. Damn, it was supposed to be much more than that.
I understand your intent. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Oh, Pascal, so if we have an area shot, we can pretty much hit all of those.
The undesired known comprehends all.
Alright, well let's try this.
High momentum.
So that's all you got? Alright, we'll send Abelard down here, as that one's probably not long for this world. Let's open up another weakness. Probably move
Tried and
there.
tested tactics are the best ones.
Sworn enemy.
I will do my duty. At
Pump
your
up
beck
a
and
single
call.
attack.
Victory is It will be done. Indeed.
My turn, so I think I might. Let's see, I will do this, but let's pump up our attack a little bit.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Blap. Okay, and we can take down this one as well, so...
What a satisfying demise.
We're finally starting to feel like we're having a bit of an impact on combat. It's only taken... what's this, episode 40? The Vox Tower was assembled from parts clearly not intended for such use. Among the support beam and plasteel sheets, you see arches from containers and fasteners from agri system thingies. All right. All right. So there's a whole area. It's probably the area we went through, but it's like fog of war now for some reason. Let's have a look at those gloves for Argenta. So she's currently wearing 10 ballistic skill and 25% critical damage. I mean, they're pretty good, to be fair. Recoil reduced by 50%. Who else has automatic weapons? No one. I was thinking about this for Argenta possibly as well, instead of the plasma pistol she's got. No, not the heavy bolter. This thing. But I don't know why it's doing that. That's a rate of fire 1 for quite high damage. This is rate of fire 7. Yeah, I kind of like that. See that for her. And this could be really good. I mean, a ballistic steel is really good anyway. The critical damage is nice, obviously, but maybe I might do that. What have we got? Ballistic skill and critical damage. What gloves is Earliet wearing? She can't. Oh, she can't wear anything. But what are we wearing here? It's a parry thing. Whereas I think maybe we could stick that on him instead. Yeah. Okay. What's this thing? Melter gun, two-handed. And the Melter Ultima he's got is better, isn't it? In every way. So I might just send that to cargo, that one. Probably this as well. Probably that too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're going to need more stuff as we get more party characters, aren't we? So I'm not going to start chucking stuff that could be of value.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Oh, we can go up here as well, can't we?
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Never doubt me.
This poor sap was clearly mauled by a large predator, but you don't see any signs that the creature gorged itself on the flesh afterward. It appears the beast did not kill this man out of hunger.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
See, everything's gone dark. I don't know why everything is just fog of warring immediately after we've been there.
Embrace true power.
But we've done all this, so I think we go back to... We're probably fairly close to the ship where we started. Yeah, so we want to go this way.
Unexplored.
It's just up here, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Sweet. Okay, we probably want to go back down to Janus, don't we? But the governor's estate looks good to me. Now we just march on up, I suppose. Right. I'm just going to assume that everything here is kind of as I left it. And I guess we'll go up to the palace, right?
Intriguing.
I got a bit turned around. Which way to the palace? This way? No. This way.
The world will bow.
We'll see what's happened to the governor. I suspect she may not be quite the same as when we last saw her. Well, do we go up to our room?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
What do I do? Genus side route. Do we talk to the servant maybe and gain access? The door guard bows obsequiously. Lady von Valentius, we are most delighted to welcome you as our guest. Would your ladyship prefer to speak to the governor alone or with your entourage? Entourage, please. Your ladyship has deigned to pay me a visit. To what do I owe the pleasure? We're just going to get on with it. We found the rebel's nest. Have you really, your ladyship? And what have you learned? Let's not waste time on meaningless chatter, Vistenza. You're a servant of the archenemy. What? No! You have woven your web of deceit in vain. You can no longer hide behind the veil of ignorance. Dahlia von Brunicus has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the tormented Lilithan, walked amidst the decay that you brought to the maiden world. Enough of your lies, chaos wretch. Yeliot! Vistenza exclaims breathlessly. How dare you, you filthy vermin! I will have you flayed for that outburst. Your ladyship, what is going on? The colours are darting to and fro like startled shadows. The colours know that they are the veil that stands between the soul and the truth. If the veil falls, all will turn red and purple. Even now I can already see the muted purple seeping through. It is beneath the dignity of a governor to squirm so pathetically, Vistenza. Vistenza clenches her teeth so hard you hear a crack. I, daughter of House Viat, governor of Janus and citizen of the Imperium, serve no one other than the Emperor and the von Valancius dynasty. And what? What are you accusing me of? It is merely a tool at my disposal. A tool that I have the power and courage to use. Do you think ordinary methods would have been enough to tame this demented planet? No! My family struggled for decades to subdue Janus once and for all, and it was all in vain. But loyal servants of those families who have resided on Janus for centuries helped me to unlock a new source of power. Ancient knowledge secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to a select few, and which grants power over nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors, who were entrusted with Janus, who faithfully served von Valancia's dynasty, and who, with a madman's obsessiveness, hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent among the initiated was enough for me to start hearing the voices of angels in my ears, angels who gifted me the keys to conquering this world. And before you offend my ears with more accusations or moral admonitions, remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted her life to turning Janus into the primary source of wealth in your protectorate. Remember to whom your predecessor entrusted one of her most valuable worlds, without fear of treachery or conspiracy. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing. Pascal's vox emits a pensive hiss. Behold, proof of why knowledge must remain in the hands of the worthy. Many lay people are capable of possessing it, but a wise mind that is not bound by the oaths of obedience to the Omnissiah is vulnerable to corruption and free-thinking, even more vulnerable than the mind of an ignorant commoner. What more proof do you need, Elentak? The Monkey has confessed her handiwork. I will not allow a miscreant like you to continue wreaking evil. You have made a mistake in thinking that anyone would come to your aid on my world. Servants, to me! Oh. She's got an escape tunnel. Okay, tech use, 100%. Ah. After her!
Watch your steps.
Okay, let's just come here then. Get Argenta.
I'm restless. Cast your eye there. This task should have been accomplished easily. The Emperor favors me today.
Operation successful.
What have we got here? These are the secret rooms, are they? Guess we'll leave the intoxicated nobles. Although these guys might be hostile.
Embrace
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
9, huh? Okay, well, Cassia, you can deal with some of those. Argenta, let's get you fairly high up as well. Me. Tuck in there. Abelard. I mean, I guess we're not going around that way, are we? Scal. There and earlier. I guess we'll pop you behind that. So where be t'others? Oh, I guess they're all those. Okay, not these two. Oh, yeah. Why are they not being influenced?
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm afraid not.
Come on. Right, let's chuck this on.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I like that. Okay, why don't we get them both to run away?
I'm not accustomed as duty demands.
Let's see, where are these likely to come down? I mean, I guess we could stick the... Oh,
Be careful
come
not
over
to
here.
cross my gaze.
Oh my god. Stick a melee one there, perhaps. I don't really know where to put the others, so we'll just move on for now. Oh, is she going to keep summoning one of those every turn? Oh. Oh. What's interesting is there's 3 of them in this sort of zone. I could unleash quite a bit of stuff on them. But let's pop Abelard
Follow
here.
my lead.
Let's hopefully open up
It will be
on
done.
this side. Yes. Sworn enemy. Oh!
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. Indeed. Grey hair.
Nice. And on fire. Let's see if Abelard can use this.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
To the brink of agony.
You just move through them, interestingly. Okay. I don't really know how that skill works, I think I'll have to admit. I still use my staff when I'm here. I can. Good. Okay. I might even come forward again? No? Okay, I guess I've come forward as far as I can. Just thinking about extra turns. Quite like for app.
I need no guidance.
Maybe Pascal can shoot this dude.
Running
Maybe.
my narrative.
Yeah, he can. Okay, that's good. Oh, another. It's got another one. Maybe we'll just put one of these on. No. That's fine. So I can move forward
Amidst
now.
the carnage, I find purpose.
Let's
I
use
will
that.
triumph.
Let's put one of these on. I don't know, see this one.
This is beneath me.
Oh, 2. Yeah, let's try.
One death shall reign.
They're on fire. Let's make sure they stay on
Purpose
fire.
guides me.
I'll just come
Descend
back out of the way
upon
a
the
little bit.
weak. Your efforts amuse me.
Did only lose a go? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we've got Pasquale. I wouldn't mind shooting a bit of plasma up there, to be honest. So let's see. He's not in cover.
My vow is to serve.
Alright, well, without further ado... Yeah, that's for single. I don't think that has any effect on these area ones that I'm using.
Complex equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Let's just hop back into cover then, seeing as he's got some of that. That'll do. Oh. Very OP, these stun grenades.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Yearly, can you hit... Okay, you can hit that one, not that one. I think maybe we push up to here,
Just
though.
designate a target.
Let's designate you as prey. We can't... Don't think we'll be able to kill you on this shot. Or could we?
If it serves your cause. I am
If we
not
collect
your
the bounty.
Zing's pet monkey.
That wasn't the one I thought it was. Pretty good.
If I must, ancestors guide me.
Oh, 53. What? It's, yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. Well, we can still kill you, so...
If
This'll
it
do it.
serves your cause.
Oh wow, we hit that. We missed that one and hit that one. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's put we'll put a prey on you as well. And we'll put one on the maid
This
of honor.
tedium is beneath me.
Oh, Vistenza Viat's here somewhere. There she is. Oh, she's healing the summoner. Hey, Argenta. I mean...
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
the
that one
Emperor
too.
commands, I act.
So what does this... Again, what does this do? Until the end of combat, she can make one additional attack a turn.
I
Come on,
am
let's use that.
his will made manifest.
I'll be able to get some back immediately.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, she can't... Okay, what about... No. I don't like this... Well, I'll tell you what, we can get a bit closer.
Doubt is for the weak.
Go on then. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was worth it, even though it was a very low chance of hitting. I forgot there was a guy there. Oh god, what have we got now? We keep our word, Monkey. Death awakens, war calls. Ah, we got some support coming in. Now me... Oh no, this is Cassia.
Battlefields
come
are
in so you can see
always
everyone.
drowned in scarlet.
Oh, we can't see the Lady von Valancius. Not Valancius.
I am a navigator,
Viat.
not a servitor. If I may,
All right, where are you going? That was rubbish. Is it Pascal twice? Oh. Come on, hit the Maid of Honor. Oil light, I'd hoped for more.
me. If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for another foe painted black?
There we go. There goes the maid of honor. Let's put some. Let's bring the melee back up. I'll put it on.
I
Put it on
am a
her.
navigator, not a servitor.
Do a full go to
I'll
Abelard.
show you why navigators are feared.
Let's send him up there.
My place is at the fore.
Okay.
I will do my duty. Target well struck. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is
Not bad. Alright, well, why don't we put a sworn enemy on her
at
as
your
well?
beck and call. I'd rather not.
Oh. I thought that was free. Oh. Oh well. Oh, now it is his go, so... Tell you what, let's move on this
Tried
side.
and tested tactics are the best ones.
Make an opening. Sworn enemy.
Indeed. At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
0? Okay, what's she got going on? %50 chance to absorb all incoming damage. I'm guessing that's it. Bit annoying. Alright, what about this?
At your beck and call.
Okay, so she's rolled that twice in a row.
An
Not that time, though.
exemplary strike.
Keep going, Abelard. Alright, well, he did a bit of damage to her. I'm stunned, I guess. This guy next, so...
Requests approved. Running binary override.
I might come in and hit him with the melee, actually. He's right there. We can do one of these.
Vulnerability analysis.
57 with the freebie. Okay, we'll take you down then. Damn. The Scout's not bad at the old. He's not bad at the old melee, you know. Earlier. She's not got a shot anywhere.
Swift
Have to bring
and
her here.
silent.
Oh, she's tucked in like a little tick in there, isn't she? Won't be able to do that either, will we? No. Oh. Okay, Argenta. Well,
God Emperor,
How are we gonna
move
do?
through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
sorry,
I'll
Abelard.
do it.
There she goes. Yurliet lowers her weapon, but her shoulders remain tense. She finally catches her breath, shaking her hair out of her face in a fluid motion, and looks at you. You have done your duty, Elantak. From now on, the Lilithan has hope for the future, a future without Salanthresh and her followers. This world has yet to be cleansed, but there is a time for everything. Now is the time to thank you. Yurliet bows her head slightly. I hope that's the last I'll hear about cultists on Janus. You are hoping in vain. The seeds these spawn leave behind may sprout in 100 years, in other people and other deeds. I pray that I am wrong. She turns her gaze on you. What about you, Elantak? Will you return to the skies, to the blackness amidst the stars, to seek a way through the gloom and tread the paths of more and more new worlds? Will we ever meet again? I hear yearning in your words. Why don't you come with me on my travels? I could use a good markswoman. Yurliet straightens up to her full height. Go with you? She purses her lips, considering something. Perhaps that way I could search for traces of my kin who survived the destruction of our world, or even find out the cause of their deaths. Well, Elantak, since your will supersedes human laws on Xenos, and I will face no reprisals while I am by your side, I accept your offer. Sweet. Selenthrish's voice is dwindling. The Lilithan is safe. This place must be cleansed. Burn it, Monkey. We have fulfilled the terms of the agreement. Do not forget what you promised us, Monkey. Okay, we please the space elves. Let's see what's going on in here. What did Vistenza Viat have on her? Enforcer-like carapace. It's alright, I suppose. What's this? Needle pistol. I think we already had one of those. I think this is that, isn't it? The ring grants 10 to persuasion. Okay. Heretical fellow. Sinister diary. Alright, well, we'll take all that. Let's sort out in a bit. Some goods over here on this trolley. Room over here, where she came out of.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
What we got in here? Not much. So the trap is laid there. So let's go do that.
I'd better myself through my service.
We can unlock that.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Let's see
Yeah, we got
the
books here.
opportunity.
Ophelius Delanor, Notes on the Nature of Aristocracy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll leave that up there for a sec, but I won't read this out. I'll just scroll down so anyone can pause and have a read of that if they wish. I see it as more sort of general lore than anything specific to here. What have we got? Power grips, 10 strength. Interesting. Can't remember what Abelard's got on him now. Guess these guys probably don't have too much on them.
The world trembles
Stand here in case there's
beneath
anything
my
secret in there
feet.
to discover. Doesn't feel like it. And I think we're done. Yeah, I think we made the. I think we backed the right horse on that one. She was not good, was she? The secretary is shaking in terror, looking around at the devastation. Your ladyship. Oh, that's not his voice. Your ladyship, what happened? Where is Lady Viat? The secretary stares at Yurliet in horror. His face twists, but he cannot seem to get out a single word. Vistenzia Viat has been executed as a traitor to the Imperium. Her accomplices must be found and put to death immediately. Oh no! Heresy! Heresy on Janus! The secretary makes a protective gesture over himself. May the good Emperor watch over us. Whatever the governor did, I had no knowledge of it. We'll root out all those who colluded with her right away. The secretary begins to speak, but thinks better of it, instead choosing to step aside and bow his head as you pass. Yes. Okay, let's just leave the palace.
The world will bow.
Presuming there's no sort of... don't think there's anything going on in there. So I think we just leave. We just head back to the void ship.
I tread a path unexplored.
Guess so.
Intriguing.
We'll see what happens when we go back to the ship, I suppose. We might have a bit of a debrief on that and some indication as to what's going to happen now. We now have control over the granaries of Janus. The promise of help given to the Liege of Footfall Vladaim Takara can now be fulfilled, should the rogue trader so desire. Yeah, we'll do it. 5 profit factor, Iconoclast 15. The inhabitants of Footfall Station will praise the rogue trader who spared them the painful choice between starvation and succumbing to the reign of Incendia Corda. Or Chorda, I think it was pronounced, wasn't it? To welcome the new rogue trader, the Adeptus Mechanicus' planetary office brought to the ship an offering of several versatile macro-combines, ancient machines whose carcasses have been found on Janus and carefully restored. The sacred steel titans will serve the von Valancius dynasty, so we've got the mobile extractiums, which is nice. Got some projects on the planet. Okay. Let's have a look. So these are all mutually exclusive, aren't they? So we could do Tears of Repentance as a consumable. But no, I'm not that fussed about that. Starblight. A Drukhari weapon. It is a sniper rifle. 19 to 29 damage isn't bad. And this one is stimulants, which again, not entirely fussed about. Gives quite a nice little load of stuff, this one. In the days of the mutiny, many among Janus's pamper nobility fled the planet. They are to be replaced with more enterprising servants. A small but ambitious ultra-requisitor syndicate belonging to the Casbalica mission has contacted the rogue trader with a lowly request to entrust the governance of Janus to them. With Vladaim Takara pushing all of his competitors out of the cold trade, the ultra-requisitors are hoping to change their line of business and become dignified aristocrats serving House von Valancius. Chem princes... Okay, and what's sophocracy? I think we'll go for this. I quite like the gun. Yeah. All right. Let's see what future repercussions that has. But let's go to Snowwell because that was where there was the 3. Oh, that was plasteel, was it? That's not what I'm thinking of then. I thought it was adamantine. That's not a very good amount of plasteel. Okay. You know what? I'm going to head back to the bridge. And we'll sign off there. Okay, so we're here. I think when we come back next time, I might level before I start recording and then just kind of update on what I did with everyone. Probably. Well, maybe we can do some more trading because our profit factor is going to be higher now. But yeah, that is 2 of 3... von Valancius planets restored to their former glory now, or nearly. So yeah, doing well. Our next one is obviously Dargonis. As I said, there's a few more systems to explore, perhaps, before we land on there. But yeah, it's going pretty well, I think. Going pretty well. Hopefully you agree, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, if you can hit the thumbs up, that'd be great. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode, the boss fight, Yuri Liet as a new companion. I'm liking her. She's doing some pretty big damage as a sniper. But let me know your thoughts. And lastly, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.